Okay, so for all of you morons in, like, the Michelle Obama camp that are like, oh, no, but women are equal. No, but, like, all men are created equal. No, they're not, stupid. Like, do you even think about, like, anything before it comes out of your fucking stupid ass mouth? I mean, honestly. A man and a woman, they're not equal. They're just not. A woman is able to recreate genetically another animate. You call them humans. A man can't do that. Right there, you've disproven they're not equal. It's a fallacy. So, a woman is able to leave a legacy. She leaves legs. And another possibility of, like, fixing the world. A man is incapable of doing that. What men are capable of doing is stopping bullets and dragons. Somebody reminded me yesterday. So, with that being said, there's, under the all men are created equal, here's how all men are created equal. I have a legacy of 10 children. They're all men. They're all boys. They grow to men. One I put in Poland, one I put in Ukraine, one I put in Italy, one I put in Greece, one I put in France, one I put in Germany, one I put in Scotland, one I put in Canada, one I put in United States of 50 postage stamps under Kataruza. Good. And one in Russia. Now all men are created equal. All of my men are created equal. There's, out of all men are created equal, there's one woman, there's one Lady Liberty. I am she. That's the way that God works in kingdom. So when and what happens is, under that one reign and that one kingdom, there's then other men in other areas from other women, and then their governance works however their local municipality works. And if they want to all think that they're equal, that's how you have war. Whatever. I don't give a shit. But then, like, you want us to come and help you negotiate an ambassador for you so you don't have war amongst each other. Okay. So there they understand that not all men are created equal. Got it. There they appreciate somebody who has negotiation skills and godly skills and clout in the world. Got it. So then why is the United States of America so fucked up? And why do they get absolutely nothing? Why do I have a Michelle Obama types of fucking cunty women, dumb as fucking bricks, causing a riptide, R-I-P-T-I-D-E, in time and space? And she doesn't even know what the fuck that is. She had to get a husband into the presidency, a black man in the White House, to go dig through and have access to other white men, to appoint black men to positions, to steal information from the United States Kataruza, because they called it United States of America and didn't fucking follow a goddamn thing that God said. So now you have leaks out of the one safety zone in the entire world, keeping time and space in some form of alignment, trying to manage the other pockets of stupidity and governance. Here's the other thing. There is a one almighty God. In the universe somewhere, there is a constant. It is what runs genetics and what dictates the future. And then there are a whole bunch of exponents and variables that work on alternating current, alternating source, kind of like an electron system. For those of you that understand that. For those of you that don't, just think of a crowd. Or just think of an ocean tide, right? You have different pieces of seaweed, right? They're different colors, whatever. They're all in the same water. The tide comes in, the tide goes out in ways that humans normally, if somebody didn't tell you how it works, you wouldn't be able to put the theory together yourself. You're just like, no, they float, and they're different colors, right? That I get. Okay, right. And then you noticed that the water goes up and down at some point, right? Yeah, because you need to fish for food, and that's just a normal thing you would notice. Right, yeah, got it. Okay, that's the level of human consciousness on this planet. So, when you're by yourself. So, the Riptide, where like the water comes in but it's going out at the same time and causes kind of like a whirly pool, and then it causes an undertow that pulls things out like mysteriously, like God's in the ocean somewhere, like breathing in and pulling people dangerously under the water. I mean, you explained things all sorts of crazy ways back in the day because you didn't have words and science things and principles and people to like bounce higher thought off of, so you would just explain it like if there was a human out there doing some force of nature to you, and that worked. Right, got it. Okay, so these are your normal thought patterns and processes as humans. That's what you're born with. Children get this. So why do you all think that you're so smart? All you're doing is propagating bullshit that someone else made up in order to confuse management and break the system before you got here. And it's just getting worse. So, there is a Riptide at the moment. I just got stuck in it this morning, where it was a thought pattern that was thrown out at kingdom level. It swirled around, and I'm like, I've done this again. Not like the deja vu, because that's in a linear, like a line format. This is like a swirl. I mean, I guess you could say a swastika, if that's the shape of a propeller on the front prop of a plane, P-R-O-P, for a propeller, and it has a motion, so the little end of the line dinks like this, so it shows you that it's moving in this direction. If that's what we're going on, then it's a Riptide, because it's swirling some kind of motion, and that usually only happens for a secret agent size, because someone put a hold on something. There is like the one Lady Liberty at the top, who designs and dictates and makes sure the future is safe. There's always been she. What I have a problem with is she's white, blue hair, blue eyes and blonde hair, and she has like a little hazelnut in the center between the blue and the gold and the white in her eye. So, with that being said, and she's number one, there are genetics, being what I call Chinese, Korean, Japanese, and also Sudanese, that do not look as I do, and they are doing everything that they can for several generations now in order to siphon the meetings off of a system that they gained access to through the Joint Task Force of Military, and you lying to everybody saying that all men are created equal. No, my sons are not created equal to the Sudanese, to the Japanese, Korean, or Chinese. My men, my Michael Hewsons, my Benjamin Romers, my Alexander James, my Nicholas Hitler, they are created superior to the Sudanese, the Chinese, the Koreans, and the Japanese for specificity purpose. There are certain things that hold the balance of nature and the universe in sync, so this way people don't get hurt. And currently, you have what we consider bad men in this world taking classified documents, classified meetings, and so on and so forth, and viewing them through a human, like almost like a TV cable program platform that they've gained access to from all your bullshit politics saying that all men are created equal. No, they're not. And we used to have laws on the books in order to protect everybody. But then you stupid fucks decided to take those off the books, teach each other that they were bad. No, they weren't. They were human safety protocols on a large geontology scale. Just because you woke up and thought like, oh my god, but they're slaves. Really? There's slaves everywhere, you stupid fucking cunt. Today, there's some, like, Asian women and some, let's say, Russian women somewhere stuck in a shipping container. And depending on how hot the sun is going to be, I mean, we turned on the rain sprinklers, but depending on how hot the sun is, as they're floating on a barge, with no food, no water, no whatever, floating in their own fecal matter, right, are those slaves? Are those important? Because by you unlocking the blacks, the Chinese, and whatever, you're giving the white guy less opportunity to catch the creeps that are putting the women in the containers and shipping them dangerously over the seas. So which part of your wanting equal civil and human rights are we at? Oh, you're stupid fucking useless. Just curious.